مدينة كريمس واحدة من المدن النمساوية التي يمكنك أن تجد فيها صورة مشتركة تمثل الناس وحركة المجتمع النمساوي، مثلما هي بلدة تشبه بقية البلدات بقدمها وطرازها وبساطة حالها. بهذه المدينة أنشئ هذا المبنى المميز ليضم متحفاً فريداً ليس في النمسا كلها فحسب، وإنما في العديد من بلدان العالم. إنه متحف الكاريكاتير. تستدل عليه من واجهته التي وضع أمامها تمثالاً لشخصيات كاريكاتورية يعرفها النمساويون. وفي الجدار المقابل وضعت لوحات كبيرة لرسوم كاريكاتيرية، وكأن فضاء المتحف لم يتسع لها. ونحن بين أكداس الكتب بمكتبة المتحف وفي معبد الضحكات التي كانت وستبقى تجلجل بين الناس، يتبادر إلى الذهن: هل يضحك النمساويون الذين يوصفون عادة بالبرودة؟ هذا الشعب الذي يتكلم الألمانية ومر بحروب طاحنة مزقت إمبراطورياتهم، يا ترى ما الذي يضحكه؟
I'm very happy that you're here and come with me in our museum to the Caricature Museum in Austria. There's only one museum and you will like it because we are showing cartoon and comics in an artistic context. And I think caricature is very interesting for all over the world because it's a global language and it's very interesting to see some groups of Austria and see this jokes. So if the people laugh all over the world, people likes to laugh. Of course, Austrians like to laugh very much. They laugh about the jokes, about the politicians, about the relationship between a man and woman, and he likes to laugh about the situation of politics, of course. I think it's very important to have the caricatures. One time the caricatures bring the message to a point and can tell you the truth. Maybe the truth behind some words and so on. And also the caricature is a very special art to bring the people together. And I like this very much. In this room we are showing an exhibition of Hieronymus. It's an exhibition about elections, and Hieronymus is also the architect from this museum. It's a very interesting person. On the one hand he's a caricaturist, and the other he's an architect. And if you see the exhibition, so you can see some symbols about elections, and you feel that elections all over the world, maybe all over the world, they have the same symbols or signs. You can see this. Of course, we are showing many originals in these exhibitions, and one important artist, Frank Kerr was his name, and he said if you are a good artist or a good drawer, so you can draw very good hands, feet and horses. And you can see Ashte is a very good artist, and he can draw horses very good. Here you can see the exhibition about Lucky Luke. And Lucky Luke is a comic classicer all over, and it's in about 20 countries, in 20 languages. It's a very interesting comic character. And it starts 1946, so it's a very old European comic character. And I think the father of Lucky Luke was in Belgium, a Belgian artist. His name was Maurice. And now we will show the art from Ashté. He's a French artist, and he's continuing the story of Lucky Luke. The father of Lucky Luke, Maurice, said that after his death, Lucky Luke is going to be to the next adventures. And so Ashté is the new artist, and he is going on with the adventures of Lucky Luke. And he's a very, very good artist, and you will like these adventures. You know, our museum, it's the only one and unique museum in Austria, the Caricature Museum. And I think the most important thing is we are showing international comics, so also international caricatures, and of course caricature from Austria. So if you come to Austria and you have a look to Austria and to the Austrian people, come into our house so you can find something about us. And you know, the caricature is a very global language, and if you see these caricatures, so you feel really similar to the Austrians. So here we are in the western city of Lucky Luke, and it's very important to bring the architecture of the wild western comic into this exhibition. And you feel free and can go also into the jail, to the sheriff, and yes, you will like it. In this part you can see something about Lucky Luke was a kid. It's going into the childhood of Lucky Luke, Lucky Kid, and it's telling the story of the parents of Lucky Luke. It's telling the story how he was as a child with a little jolly jumper, and it's a very, very interesting adventure.
للأطفال مساحة واسعة للهو في صالات المتحف، إذ طالما اقترن عمل رسامي الكاريكاتير بمجلات الأطفال ذات القصص المصورة. هنا مكان لإعادة ترتيب أجزاء الحصان. وهنا وضعت ذات الملابس والأدوات التي هي مشهورة في قصص الأطفال المصورة. أزياء الكاوبوي الصغير لاكي لوك ومصيادته، ثم يتهيأ للوقوف أمام ظل يبدو أنه يشبه بالهيئة. صالة لعرض الأفلام والصور التي تهتم بشأن الكاريكاتير. رسامو الكاريكاتير يحتفظون على الدوام بمظهر الطفولة وإن بدت عليهم الشيخوخة، وإن كانوا أكثر الناس تحسساً للمظالم وأكثر وعياً بما يدور حولهم.
This room shows the work from Manfred Dijks, a very famous artist in Austria. And some people say Manfred Dijks explores the depth of the Austrian soul. So you can see this very crazy human being. It's very typical for Dijks because he was drawing the Austrians, and we have a synonym for this, and it's called Dijks figures. It's really a word in Austria, and the people like him very much. So if you come to us in the Caricature Museum, you will meet Mrs. and Mr. Chagall. They are very typical Austrians, and you know, we Austrians like to laugh, and so you come to Krim's and see this exhibition. So now you can see a change between the roles, between the animals and the hunter. And yes, it's also an idea from Manfred Dykes to change the situations, to change the roles. And so you have to think about animals, people, and the situation of animals. And this, I like it very much. You see the picture with the Swizzer? Sometimes caricature has to be like a Swizzer, very strong, and to bring a message to a point, to bring a political idea to a point and tell it to the people. That's the power of caricature.